Well, it's day 4 of MSI, and we just saw FlyQuest crush G2 in a 3-0 series. Of course, this coverage is brought to you by all of you, but I'm joined right now by members of Masu's family who we're going to get a chance to talk to. I do want each of you, if you could, to introduce yourself and what your relation is to Masu.
Sure thing. So, Yusuf, Fahad's brother and coach since birth.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a good journey.
Shada, Masu's mom. Yeah, big fun.
Lana, Masu's sister.
Mo, family friend and #1 Masu fan on Twitter.
I heard maybe honorary cousin?
Yeah, our cousin.
Honorary cousin. Okay, awesome. Well, I was wondering, we were talking a little bit before. I think you're the only one that has seen Masu play before, right?
Yeah, started since 2009 when we were both kids, I would say.
Yeah.
Since a very young age, he showed interest at the age of 4. And then, only a year after he started beating people my age, I was like, you know what? Let's keep watering that seed. So I'm glad where we are today. Hoping for more for sure.
Yeah.
His potential is there. I see him growing. He has that drive and fire inside of him to keep getting better. Sure, we won today, but it's not enough. We want more. So
yeah. And you've seen his matches in LA, but this is the first time you've seen one of his international on stage matches. Yes,
that's right. Yeah. So last MSI we couldn't travel. Worlds, it was also a bit of a far reach, but last Worlds we saw their progress, I would say, from MSI. So we are hoping for a lot from them this split of MSI. And the first game was a bit tough. But hopefully after this 3-0, we carry that momentum to the next match, and we'll see from there.
Well, given that this is all of your first times in the arena watching him play, what is it like for all of you to see him on stage as he, comes out or gets interviewed? What's that experience like?
Yeah, it's really very excited. I was really happy to see him in person and in front of me. I love seeing him playing because he plays with passion since he was 4 years old to this time, and he never stopped. Even when at rest time, he likes to play with his friends. And when I see him even at home, when he is he has his vacation or something, he will say, no, I have to do something for League of Legends.
Dishes getting done.
yeah. So it was really very excited to be on the stage to see him, and I was praying all the time. I don't understand the game very very much. I am doing my best to understand, but I was praying to get the win, and thank God everything worked out.
Very good. How about for yourself?
It was emotional and very surreal. Just looking at him, I can't believe this is my baby brother playing out there. So proud of him. At the same time, I just had this strong gut feeling that he was gonna win for some reason.
Okay.
This intuition.
Yeah, I did too. So I'm glad we were both sharing it. I was like, this is North America's chance. So very, very exciting. It's great to see him play.
Fun to be here. Always awesome to see him play on stage, and it feels amazing to see him perform and compete internationally and do us proud. Yeah.
Do you give him, I know some family members, and you've been playing games with him for a long time, some family members will send pro players messages after their games like, hey, that was good, but maybe you should have done this, or why didn't you draft this champion? Are you ever giving him unsolicited feedback?
Usually I give him a hard time after a loss.
Okay.
When he wins, I let him enjoy the win, and then eventually I'll ask him some questions.
Okay.
So today I'll give him some space.
Yeah.
But after the loss from AL, I was like, why did you do this? Why did you pick this champ? What was that draft? So, we do give him hard time. I do give him. They're usually, they're like, you did well, blah, blah, blah. No, straight to the point with me. So. But he still gets my support, obviously. But more of a realistic approach.
Yeah. All right, that's very good.
For me, win or loss, regardless, they are all champions, especially Masu. So I don't have that much Joseph, this hard look to him, and I want him to stay focused, strong, him and his team. Yeah.
Do any of you have any opinions on his teammates, or do you care about his teammates? Do you like any of them?
They are all good. They are all friends. I like the harmony between them, and I like how they coordinate their play in order to get the win. And I want them to stay focused all the time, get the Nexus.
Yeah, I like all of them, especially Whippo.
Yeah.
Like he's funny. He's very funny. I feel like he brings in very like good energy into the team.
Yeah.
But they're all they all bring some harmony, like my mom said.
Yeah.
So I definitely do see that. Yeah.
Well, I heard that during the interview, because we saw your video at the beginning, or maybe it was an interview, and during Masu's interview, he said, "I hope my sister wasn't too weird." Yes. So, what was it like for you to see your baby brother call you out on stage?
They go back and forth between us all the time. So this is how we used to them.
Okay.
It happens all the time. I just didn't know he would expose me in front of billions of people.
Yeah. You're on stage, or he's on stage, you're in the arena, and he's just calling you out. Yeah.
Next time is my turn for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe they'll try to.
You just said it. My baby brother.
Yes. That's true.
I mean,
It's 1-0 for now.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, hopefully he keeps winning and then you get interviewed again and you can get him back. Yeah, exactly. Well, I heard from him because I just interviewed him and he was saying that unfortunately he hasn't had a chance to see you all on the strip because he's been so focused. Are you hoping to see him soon?
Hopefully, yes. I was because our flight is in 2 days. Although like Joseph and my husband, his dad, he is coming tomorrow. So we are hoping like to see him today. So hopefully we can achieve that.
Yeah. Well, he has a couple days, I think, before we have to worry. So hopefully he'll have a chance to see you all.
Even a few hours, 1 hour, 2 hours, it will work.
I was just wondering if any of you have any fun stories about Masu or anything that you think it would be fun for the fans and his fans to know about him.
There are a couple. I'll have to.
Even anything just about him that you wish it's important for fans to know, either maybe about his dedication or anything like that.
His biggest love is our cat.
Oh, really?
That's why his dad is not here today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because his dad he has to stay home because the cat, no one will stay with him. That's why we are here and dad is not here. So me and Lana, we are going back, and dad is coming in order to take care of his cat. And the name is Miko. So whenever he asks, first thing he will ask, how is Miko? What about Miko? Yeah.
That's so sweet. All right. Well, anything... go ahead.
So yeah, I was just saying he's also a master troll off screen.
Okay.
So yeah, he takes it serious here, but once he's playing with us, usually I'm the one who has to carry. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah, he does take his practice seriously all the time. I do want to mention that we got his first PC, or got a PC upgrade once we saw that he hit Challenger, and for the on his way to Challenger, he was playing on a laptop that had dead pixels right in the middle of the screen. So a lot of the guessing that he has to do and predictions is because he grew that talent through guessing where is that enemy champion going to be above these dead pixels. And I don't think he mentioned that before.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what, it's time for an upgrade, and then that's when we upgraded, and it went well after.
Yeah, it's like training with weights on, I guess, so that if you could finally let go of them. I was just gonna say, if there's anything any of you would like to say to any of his fans out there.
We definitely appreciate all the support, all the people out there standing behind him. He feels that too. He tells us all the time. You might not be able to come here, but I have a lot of people supporting me, whether they are whether it's in person or online. So yeah, we appreciate all the fans. I hope he's doing a good job of making you happy, and let's keep going. I do want to see him do something on the world stage and in MSI. So yeah, I hope he's gonna make you even happier. We'll see.
Hopefully, yeah. We appreciate all the support and everything, and even his team, the administration, managers, everyone, plus the fans. And without them, he wasn't welcome to this far, because with fans, he will just this motivation for him to go forward. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for all the support, and you're not just supporting him, you're also supporting his story.
Yeah.
So that
Awesome.
Shout out to Papa Smithy and the FlyQuest management for believing in the NA talent and keeping growing them instead of getting imports and cycling players. And yeah, we love to see NA talent show and make us proud internationally on stage.
This man knows League of Legends, I could tell. Thank you all so much for the interview. It's always a pleasure to interview folks' families. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things MSI right here on my YouTube channel. You know, I get to visit big arenas like this quite often. The esports life is filled with glamour as you travel to new cities and all this stuff, but it's also a lot of work. And that's great, but it does tire me out. And sometimes, I think it would also be nice to not just be in a big arena, but maybe also on a beach, sipping a nice drink as a cool breeze washes over you. You can imagine it right now. And that's what I got to do recently, because I went on an awesome trip down to Puerto Vallarta by Enchanted Travel. They hooked me up because they are big League esports fans, previously TSM fans. I didn't hold that against them. We're all kind of recovering, you know? But either way, they sent me on this trip because they reached out and they said, hey, we're fans of your work and we think it'd be cool to partner with you. And unlike a lot of the major companies that reach out to me, this is a family travel agency in Nebraska. And so it took me a little bit to figure out what to do, but we landed on the idea that they'd send me on a trip and I would get to tell you about what it was like working with them. And by the way, it was awesome. Enchanted Travel prioritizes customer service above all else. They worked with me to figure out the types of places I wanted to visit, what I was looking for, and then gave me a couple of different options to help me choose from those. And they will never send you on a trip to a resort or location that they have not been to previously, which is really great. Because unlike just going to a website and filtering through a bunch of different options, you get a chance to work with somebody who is very familiar with the property and can tell you exactly what to do. And it's start to finish. They help you book the plane, they help you book anything that you need to get to the resort. Once you land, they help you book the resort, and you can always call them instead of calling some faceless organization online. And what you might be thinking is like, oh, travel agency, there's gonna be all these extra fees, it's so much cheaper to book online. You're wrong, actually, because I thought that, and it's completely untrue, because what they do is they make their money by working with the resorts themselves. So you're not paying extra fees, you're not paying any kind of premium working with them. So all I'm saying is, look, I know we live in a world where you can just go online, you can book stuff through like a credit card company or through, I don't know, a travel website or something like that. But just when you're thinking about going on vacation, give them a try. There's a link in the description below. It's neat to work with a group that also are League of Legends fans, and Josh over there was super cool. And if you mention my name, they will hook you up with a little gift as well if you do make your booking through them. So give them a try. Let's all, work together as League esports fans. That's where we're at these days,